just remembered something. Mm. Okay, I should have done this earlier, but like I just remembered. It is leatherworking time. So this isn't a thing, at least I'm gonna try. And I remembered to do something, hold on. I was gonna do this earlier, but I forgot. Okay, that over there. Did I? Okay. There we go. Not to do that like forever. It's literally just make that be more visible. Okay. This to the side. Do I have? Okay, got all the pieces. Really a new hyperfixation on. I don't know if I want to use my single one or my double one, but should be good to use this. I cut out these pieces earlier for a Joltik and make like a little Joltik keychain bag tag thing. It's like a surprise late birthday thing for Skelebi, and also as a way to practice cutting out complex shapes in leather. I was gonna do it earlier that I went out to hang out with B and a friend of ours, and it kind of took a while, and I didn't realize it would be out for that long. And usually, what you do with leather crafting is like I have a little wood block, and I use like a mallet, to bump it down. But I'm worried about being too loud because now I got housemates trying to sleep. Specifically, the housemate I'm trying to make this for. I don't want to be rude. And I need to make it so that they're diagonal to the direction they're going to go in. I still really want to work on the Laguna mod too. I gotta take a quick break from that because holding the pencil so tiny in my hand is hurting, so now I'm gonna hurt my wrist by holding it this way. Huh. They're still alive. It's like their souls are in there or something? I'm like, I should. Yeah, I should like glue this into place first. I just want the stitched look, and also I want it to be on there pretty tight. I'm gonna tack it down with some glue first. Some fabric and leather glue. I don't know if I should try to like shave the suede off or something. I don't think I have to. No, if I mess it up, it's literally my first little keychain thing. It's a test. Huh. So there are body and soul trapped in the toys. That's pretty messed up. I forgot about the eyes. I was gonna stitch the eyes to the head first. That was the first step. Stuff is pretty easy to take off beforehand, before it cures. Where's like a... I thought I had someone nearby for this. What is this? Oh, it's the old bill for my denture relining. Wait a sort of... Huh? So, like, the kids' skeletons and skin and stuff are still there, but their organs go into the toys? You messed that up, but... When have I ever known what I was doing? I mean, my cutting mat should be okay with these little spots. I hope. Gotta try to remember to keep it diagonal. These I glued down a bit earlier, but I glued them kind of lightly. Most of the way through. Use a smaller waxed thread for the eye detail, and then a thicker one for around the body and legs. Weird. Okay. So then I guess the inside of their body gets full of stuffing or something? Stuffing and plastic? Unless they don't... Unless it's not like a literal swap and it's just like they're putting the kids in there. Either way, I feel like there's organs being covered in polyfill, and I hate that. Image I can't quite get out of my head. Okay, let's see if that's like enough to help me get this through. Yeah, if they move in ways where it doesn't seem like they have bones, then... Okay. That's tougher than I thought. It's like shifting around a little bit, so it's hard to find. Okay, go. I'm just using scraps I have around. So thankfully I had some yellow because I wanted to do a Joltik. Hmm. Huh. Well, they gotta be having a hard time. It seems like a pretty weird premise. I thought the toys were just like haunted or something. Hmm. Never worked with a suede type of material before, but it's like the only already yellow stuff I have. I do have some yellow leather paint, but I wanted it to be like one of the already dyed ones. This stuff is hard to work with. Do I... Maybe that fell on the floor or something. Just trying to make sure I had all the pieces. Hmm. Hmm. Lore established properly. Yeah, from what little I understand of FNAF, it's like a lot of the lore is kind of hodgepodge together by fans who just like find background stuff. A lot of it's like, what's the word? Conjecture? Up for interpretation? to go back the other way, because fill in the spaces between the stitches. There's another way to do this where you have 2 needles and you put one in one way and one the other way, so you make a solid line. I wanted to just do the 1 needle method where you go around twice. Come on, where is it? Okay, so it just like outright tells you what is going on. Yeah, I think one of the reasons I didn't get too into FNAF is like because of the excessive lore. I know some people are really into that, but sometimes I really like horror that's just like a concept. It's just like a scenario, and it's like, wouldn't it be fucked up if that happened? I feel sometimes like giving lore to things kind of messes them up. Like it's not fun once you understand everything because it takes some of the the fun horror out of it. Sometimes the story is fun. The little wonky venom sort of getting there. Yeah, I like the basic premise of like, scary animatronics. You're working security and the animatronics come alive at night and move around. So wait, so a kid possessed a robot first? What? Try to get more even stitching otherwise. I'll put like a little line of contrasting thread around here, and then I want to put like I'll like tie this up and then go up here and put like a little shiny for his cute little bug eyes. His kids, wait, his kids died and then he murdered other kids. And like, at some point the kids got their bodies stuffed into animatronics, right? And then, okay. Then the kids got back in. Which is interesting, but I feel like it doesn't need all that. I feel like the premise of just scary animatronics is fine. And then the rest of it could have just existed in like fanfic. People being like, but why were they in there? And it's like, man, I don't know. Jeez. wrap this around here to anchor it. Like, mm, what? Okay. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, I feel like it was rambling when I was letting go. The lore in FNAF is just kind of what lost me. I was like, I like watching Markiplier play it, like watching people react to the scares and stuff, and it's like, well, crazy. Otherwise, I'm just like, yeah, that's all it needs to be. Is that okay? Let's see if I can pull this back through because I want to go one stitch higher up. Mm, did that actually? Okay, kinda. I got stuck, but got the needle back. There. I thought I had to give a ride tomorrow, but I should be good actually. I'm gonna have to give a ride in the afternoon, so shouldn't have to worry about having to get up early. Mm, I don't want this. No. Corrupted toy factory has orphans that are using experiments century toys. Murder everyone to escape. Oh geez. Huh. It is, yeah, kind of a really weird story, but why'd they get stuck for 15 years? The prototype. I'm like, I don't know, were the government trying to figure out how to use soldiers or like trying to make super soldier or something? That's always a fun way to spin it. Like, oh, it was a toy company, but they're actually dealing in arms manufacturing for the U.S. Army as well. They were gonna sneak toys into enemies' houses and have them kill the kids or something. I don't know. Hmm. was worried about this like not being like stiff enough because it's very like soft leather. I was like, I was gonna be like too floppy of a keychain for this, but I think it'll be fine. I wonder if I can like use the thread to kind of go up like this, sort of like a kind of like embroidery. Mm. Trapping toys at Playtime Go. Okay. Oh, that got messed up a bit. I just noticed it. Like, I don't know if this is a good idea, but I'm gonna like try it. Or maybe. Wait, yeah, I shouldn't do that. I should just loop it back and forth, maybe? Get it back through. Well, that. I kind of stuck that way. Oh. I can like lace it. Yeah. That's what I'm looking for. I'm guessing the prototype would probably have to be like the first kid or other person who was like merged into a toy or something. That's what I would assume, but I don't know. Hmm. Hmm. How did that? How did that happen? Oh, probably because I put it back through. Heck, I'm not so sure it was a good idea anyway. It's looking kind of messy. I think I might just want to stick with like the other thing. Mm. Huh. Mm. Hmm. Sometimes I look through the camera like like the view there. It's more obvious closer up. Like in person, it's pretty obvious, but I like see how it looks from far away. Mm. I don't know if it's because I'm like, I could double up less on this, but nah, I think I want to double up on it. Because the other cord I'm going to use for the body is going to be pretty thick. Well, not super thick for like leather working, but pretty thick by like line standards. Hmm. Yeah, it's like, is there something in the facility or whatever that's keeping them alive, and if they leave, they'll die? Hydration check. Since it's an electric type, what if I did like a little zigzag going down? That could be cool. Figure out like where it might be possible to blend. Might be able to make it work at this point. Hmm. Yeah. Like if some association, like especially the U.S. military or something, found those things, probably just be experimented on, even by like well-meaning scientists and stuff who like wanted to understand what happened. Like, we could use this information to help people live longer, and they'd be like, we've been alive too long or something. I don't know. Mm, I'm not sure if this is working too good either. looks like a little lightning bolt a little bit. Sorta, kinda. Mm. I think it just looks kind of confusing. No, it's not that one, but it's this one. Maybe I'll just try to take care of the primary lines. Come on. I got stuck on there. Okay. Dang. Oh, no, it's coming. No, wait, it's not. Alright. Oh, they starved to death, bug. Aha. Hmm. Nope, that's pretty messed up. Hmm. Giving this one like more stitches so it might look a lot different. Hmm. It's definitely gonna mess my arm up. So that's it. That's freaking posture check. I gotta like, ow, Jesus, I stretch my leg. I don't know what's wrong with my right leg, but it's having a hard time. It does kind of feel like a. And then of course at the end you have to have it's like that's the reason the characters stay young forever. It's because this one character saw all that happen and then fell into a stress coma and has been in the hospital for 20 years, and she's actually like 50 years old, dreaming of the fun her friends had together or whatever. Mm. Like how they give that energy to like an actual game. Okay, I don't think I actually did give this one more points. It just looked like it for some reason. Because I'm having the same thing did on the last one where I was like, that doesn't look like a lot of stitches, but it's just because of how the material kind of squishes together once you pull the thread down. Looking at you, bronies. Yeah, there's some really edgy ass brony theories out there. sort of copy that. Hmm. Off. It's okay. Hmm. So, hmm. I need to pull this up.
Playtime Co security log 0, 1, 2, 5. Entry to front lobby reached by unknown intruder.
A tale like this always starts simple. A mystery about a toy factory whose staff all vanished a decade prior. Well, almost all. It was dusk when the intruder broke into the factory. Its main lobby provided a warm welcome for all. But these days, it is an old, forgotten thing. It didn't take our lone intruder long before the first voice of the factory rose over the silence.
Got my warning. It's not too late to turn around. I just hope that you're certain whatever you're doing is worth it.
They ignored the warning, of course, stealing a Playtime Co. grab pack, once used by staff and invented by the elusive company founder, Elliot Ludwig. The next creation our guest encountered was none other than Playtime mascot Huggy Wuggy. He loomed over the foyer with a wide, vacant smile. Weaker people would have laughed at that point, and he
Just, I almost choked on my cheese because I was moving stuff around. I didn't quite hear what he was saying, so instead of Huggy Wuggy, I thought he said Fucky Wucky. I
Yes, this intruder progressed down,
Fuck
kicking
you,
up
Buffy, in this
pieces of the
dramatic
distant
voice.
past in their descent.
It's a pretty great feeling too.
And this is where the fun began. Our intruder stirred one of the factory's security measures, and he performed exactly as he was designed. Our intruder scrambled through ventilation ducts with Huggy not far behind. The ventilation in this place has always been a maze. It's impressive this intruder made it through at all. Eventually, they made their way into an open warehouse, narrowly avoiding a collapsing catwalk that sent our dear Huggy plummeting into the depths below. They lingered on the catwalks for quite some time.
We must forge onwards in the name of science, whether those who are beneath us understand it or not. End of...
Eventually, they moved on into a room the public was never meant to see. It wasn't a factory floor or corporate office. This place was different. And yet, not even a hint of the missing staff. At the end of a long hall, there was a room, and inside that room, there was a glass case. Inside that glass case, a doll. Poppy. And we shall see what comes of it, won't we?
Playtime code security log 0126. Unscheduled transit access in game station.
With Poppy out of her case, she began to guide the intruder through the office of Elliot Ludwig.
How did he manage to stay determined even after suffering such a tragic loss? It all began
When Poppy gave them an out, there was little protest.
I'd like to pay you back. There's a train station nearby. It needs a code, and I have it.
Why, it's so easy.
Listen, I'm going to need you to trust me.
The intruder followed closely behind, descending into another section of the facility, the game station. It was here the intruder met another of Playtime's creations.
A new playmate!
Mommy Longlegs. In some ways, the game station had been hers.
I like how she moves.
And so, with 2 trespassers in her reach, she saw fit to make a game of Poppy and her friend.
Obey the rules, or I'll tear you apart and eat your insides while
He
you're
hesitated
still
before setting
alive.
suspicious.
First stop was musical memory, a cognitive test. Simple, but a useful metric for us. Next was Whack-A-Wuggy, primarily concerned with reaction times. How those small ones always scurry and swab. The ex-employee made their way to the third and final game, but not before running into a familiar silhouette. This experiment, Kissy Missy, had a calmer, more cautious demeanor. She even helped our intruder pass through the halls. At the last game, over a dozen legs and a long, winding body slinked behind our trespasser. When they came face to face with Mommy Longlegs, though, there was nothing left but anger.
I like how they made
What's left of her is his now. And inside a control room far above the game station, they were reunited with Poppy.
I'll board the train. We need to leave.
They entered the completed code, and the old engine began to stir. The path leading out seemed clear. And yet, something unforeseen happened.
You're perfect. Too perfect to lose. I'm sorry. I can't let you leave.
It has long been the custom of those who call this factory home to use others for personal gain, to stab them in the back. I'm certain it came to Poppy naturally.
I realized what that's the wrong direction. Direction? Wrong direction. Oh well.
Playtime code security log 0127. Flow reversal triggered in gas reduction zone.
Even dazed, I'm sure they must remember it all quite clearly. Experiment 1188. Catnap. With nowhere else to go and seemingly no one to turn to, there appeared only one way onward. This is where they encountered a most infuriating ally.
Hey, can you hear me? I don't want you to die, so I'm gonna help you. Oh, and by the way, my name is Ali. Nice to meet you.
After a short pass through the train station, our uninvited guests began their descent to Playcare, Playtime Co.'s own on-site orphanage, and Elliot's grand beacon of hope. Below, they received a key from their newfound ally, one that led directly to the still beating heart of Playcare. The red smoke. To our guest, not all was told. But to leave, they had to redirect the gas. All that seemed left was the push of a button.
Oh no! Someone killed the power. Find the building's backup generator. Good luck.
The home sweet home. Once, Catnap was a fixture of this place. At night, it was his red smoke that lulled the many children into slumber. But now it had become a nightmare.
Doesn't sound healthy.
Trust is a funny thing. It can often be earned or broken in but an instant. But what we make of those who've broken that trust is a very individual viewpoint.
No! Let go! They didn't do anything wrong. Listen, I'm not your enemy. But I can't just let you leave. I need you. So we can get revenge on those monsters who've tortured you. Who've tortured us.
Power restored to the console, the master battery in hand, the finish line. I'm sure that's how it must have felt. The human mind is fascinating. Each wants to believe in its own sense of significance. Many live their whole life in ignorance of the truth. That's really, they're weak. But In a corner, sometimes we reveal ourselves as something more. And our intruder, they're something special indeed.
It's
Which inevitably brings everything back to our dear old Poppy. And with her was the truth.
You came back because of your coworkers. This is your answer. We called it the Hour of Joy.
The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. The experiments killed everyone.
Soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up. Just hold tight, okay? All right. We need to be cautious. There's something... No! Casey!
Which
Oh,
brings us to now, doesn't it? Down they come, like lambs to the slaughter.
ooh, good creepy laugh. Okay, we'll do this in one run. Man, my housemate gave me some of these. They're like, what's his name? Post Malone. I can't remember who the fuck that is. Musician or something? But they're like special Post Malone Oreos with like salted caramel and something. And it's like they. The smell is powerful. Try one. Let's see my favorite for last. Okay. Yeah, I've heard the name. It's a very distinct name. I just don't keep up with celebrities a lot. Hmm. Sure, there's a big pile of those. Aw. Yarnaby. the thing's really cute. I like its design. I hate having anemia. I just get so tired and wobbly sometimes. Does your wanna be act like a dog? I feel like it should. Hey, William. Or squishy. Oh. Friend-shaped in every way. I like that thing. Yearn to be best puppy. Look at that beautiful smile. So I do need to snip this. It is coming from big knot there. Oh yeah, it does look like a lion. It just has dog vibes. Yeah, the cream in this stuff is very sweet. Man, they should. I haven't gotten them for a long time, but my favorite Oreos are like the bites or whatever. They're like really small. They're really bitty. And they have the perfect ratio, in my opinion, of cookie to cream. In that there is more cookie. The cookie is my favorite part. The cream is like a bonus that like brings it together. I don't like the double stuff. If I was like back when I was like 5, I was crazy about that, but I think it's because my taste buds hadn't developed. Hmm. Oh. Hmm. Ah. Yeah, like Harley, Quinn. That's corny as hell. I like it. Okay, that sort of works for what I'm going for. Extra on here to make it thicker, and then I think I'll like weave it a little bit maybe. Do like how that turned out, so I'm trying to do that thing for the other eyes. So I'm gonna spend this whole time just working on these eyes. But I might like take a break from them to do some other stitching. But I guess I'm just gonna be doing this like basket sort of thing then. Not too hard. Mm-mm. Gotta love corny little callbacks like that, or references. Mm. Let's see if I can. Heck. Have I been like off the corner of the thing this whole time? Oops. Ended up pulling it up a bit, but that's fine. That's enough. Oh, that's fun, because you might turn around and think they're there. Spinosaurus is so cute. This is the other one I like the design of a whole lot.
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus. I used to be in a band, then the asteroid hit. Wanna hear a little song that I've made just for you? It goes a little something like this.
The batteries are dying a bit. It's fun that they're interactable, I like it. It's a very good dialogue. Okay, I'm gonna try to do that for the other ones too. Oh. What the heck? I think I accidentally grabbed the string that was cut. Posture check. Oh. Just like all of them.
Does someone need a hug?
Nothing.
Give me a big squeeze. I promise I won't bite.
That way first.
Come closer, friend. I'll squeeze you until you...
Well, we're all messed up.
Preparing for departure. 3, 2, 1. Choo choo! Choo choo! Choo choo! Choo choo! Tickets, please! Tickets! Her name is Kissy! Kissy Missy! Be safe and have fun!
I know when your birthday is. June 28th.
Weird looking little guy.
Make a wish.
Get him like Pennywise eye makeup.
Happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday!
Oh, happy, happy birthday! Oh, happy birthday! Happy birthday to you!
That's the vibe this one's
Wanna
recording
hear
his
a
teeth.
dino joke? Click once for the question. Click again for the punchline.
But
What do you call a dino with one eye?
oh,
Do you think he saw us? What do you
is it
call
like
a
either more
dinosaur
specific
with
or
a
you have to tell me
noisy
your birthday or something?
sleeper?
There was
A
Markipliers.
Tyrannosaurus!
They put that in there just to mess with him, huh?
What do you call the scariest dinosaur? Me!
Get it? Root? You robot! Aren't you glad we're best friends?
Got the voice on this one.
Hey, bud, how's it growing?
Click the button to feed me candy.
Frankenberg.
Nom nom.
Kitty.
Feed me more. Nom nom nom. More candy. Nom 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 nom. Okay, no more candy. My tummy's full. Nom nom nom. I said no more. Nom nom nom. Stop!
Oh no.
Nom nom nom.
Oh, he said stop.
Do you want to play with PJ? Caterpillar or Bug? I'm crawling on all 400s. I'm hungry for some delicious bones.
Oh wow, yeah, they give it a dog
Do you
voice and
have some
everything.
bones for PJ?
I love the art for this one. They didn't even try to not make it creepy. Caterpillar. Caterpillar. Oh, okay, this is a different one. There's like glare on my screen from like the light. Okay, Caterpillar and Yarnaby.
Am I a real boy?
Similar.
The robot crossed the road. He was programmed to do it. I love you.
Programmed to do what?
Do you love me? Dance with me. The button hurts me.
Oh no.
Meow, 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 but to be or not to be? That is the question.
Cat tiger thing.
You and I were meant to be.
Oh my god. It is just bad bee puns.
Don't make me sting you. I'll do it. You need to get out of here. Just kidding. Go have fun.
I'm Bubba Bubbaphant. Hey, I remember you. An elephant always remembers. Want to know what I remember about you?
What do you Oh great.
Hey, I'm Chicken. Wanna go outside and hang out?
What?
It's looking pretty bad outside. I've never been outside before.
Oh no.
Will you come with me? I'm scared.
Oh no.
Here, follow me. I'll step out first.
Aw, poor Kickin' Chicken. How's he gonna do rad skateboard tricks if he can't go to the skate park? Yeah, it's a little messy, but it's something. It's very messy, but it's something. Body don't sound too good. Huh, jeez.
Hi there! I'm Piggy Piggy. Let's eat.
Of course the pig just eats all the time.
Delicious! Grilled chicken? Down the hatch! Seared elephant? Yum! Blade unicorn? Mmm! Still hungry. Hey, what do you say you and I be friends?
A hug a day keeps the monsters away. 2 hugs a day is better in every way. Hugging forever. Hugs are non-stop. I'm gonna hug you until you pop.
Sounds great, buddy.
Hello, students. Find my sisters and I to learn facts across a variety of subjects. Press my button to hear some facts on anatomy. Did you know that there are 60,000 miles of blood vessels in the human body? For comparison, the Earth around the equator is almost 25,000 miles. The smallest bone in your body is the stapes in your ear. Still, damage it, and you risk losing your hearing. Want to learn more about human organs? Pay close attention in class.
Boy, do I.
I'm Hoppy Hopscotch. Wanna try hopping to the moon with me?
Sure.
On 3 with me. 1, 2, 3!
Yeah!
Didn't get very far, did we? Again! 1, 2, 3! Nope. Still didn't make it.
I'm jumping in spirit.
Listen, this won't stop until we make it to the moon. 1, 2... No, no! Don't look at your feet! None of that matters! Again! Again! Jump! Jump! Hi, I'm Bobby Bearhug. Wanna know how much I love you? I love you to the moon and back.
What is it with you guys?
I'm crazy about you. I'm lost without you. I've been lost a long time.
You need to learn a sense of independence there.
Please, take me with you this time. You won't leave me, will you?
Dog Day says, fetch! Go, go, as far as you can! Why are you just standing there? You can't be here. You can't stay.
That guy got pulled through a different dimension.
Hi, I'm Crafty Corn. Can you help me with my painting? Pass me the blue, please.
give me some red?
More red,
please? Out? But we can't be out.
It's okay.
You're hiding
There's
more
other
red
ways
from
to get
me.
red.
I know you are. Give it here! Now that's much better.
That's fun. I like how they seem to start out slightly corrupted, and they just get worse and worse. Aha. What did she teach them? Probably not work safety. Unless she did, but it was stuff like when you get injured, here's how to staunch the bleeding and stuff like that. Seems like they really didn't care about these kids very much. Not doing this very good. The type of thread I'm using is like really easy to accidentally stab through the thread. Man, that part up there got all scrungled up. To go around the outside. Yeah, that wouldn't help anyone not being through maintenance for 15 years.
Hi, I'm Crafty Corn. Can you help me with my painting? Pass me the blue, please. Thanks. Now, can you give me some red? More red, please. Out? But we can't be out. You're hiding more red from me. I know you are. Give it here! Now that's much better. Hi,
Glad to help you
I'm Crafty Corn.
with your artistic
Can
vision.
you help me with my painting?
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend?
Yes.
Press the button to brush my mane. Brushy, 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 brushy. Wow. Yarn's I glad to have a friend like you.
Oh my god,
Get
the
it?
yarn
Because I'm
puns.
made of yarn? Yeah, you get it. Without someone like you to love, why, I think I'd just come apart at the seams.
Yay!
The name's Yarnaby. Would you wanna be my friend?
Just a little itch.
Hello, I'm Pianosaurus. I used to be in a band, then the asteroid hit. Wanna hear a little song that I made just for you? It goes a little something like this.
Asteroid hit. Yeah, rock out.
Hello, I'm Piano.
Something says fetch. Why are you just standing there? You can't be here. You can't stay.
sounds like...
Dante says, fetch! Go, go! As far as you can!
Hiya there! I'm Joey!
Oh, there's three hands reaching together in the middle. Notice that. Okay, I finally did my very bad embroidery of the eyes. That is very unskilled and not good. From a distance, it kind of almost looks okay a little bit. I think it gets the idea across. Now I can finally glue this to here. Start with two. Oh dear.
I'm Bubba Bubbaphant. Hey, I remember you. An elephant always remembers. Want to know what I remember about you? I'm Bubba Bubbaphant. Hey, I remember you.
Some of that excess off there.
Hey, I'm Chicken. Wanna go outside and hang out? It's looking pretty bad outside. I've never been outside before.
I gotta stretch my arms.
Will you come with me?
Aw.
I'm scared. Here, follow me. I'll step out first. Hey, I'm Chicken. Wanna go outside and hang out?
A hug a day keeps the monsters away. 2 hugs a day is better in every way. Hugging forever. Hugs are non-stop. I'm gonna hug you until you pop. A hug a day keeps the I'm gonna hug you until you pop. A hug
Center
a
that as
day.
good as I can. Little fuzzy bits. Those are fun little things in the game world. The one with the dog who tries to make you fetch is like the sound effects with like the screaming and sort of distorted noise sounds a lot like I don't know if you can do it anymore. I've like never tried it, but it used to be if you had 2 flip phones, right? You would call one of the phones and put them both on speaker and point them at each other, and then when you said something into one of the speakers, the echoes would like echo into each other infinitely, and it would make like a really crazy noise like that. That's what that reminded me of. I don't know if that still works with smartphones. I'll still be able to... Oh, wait, fuck. Did I mess up again? I think I'll be able to reach it. Heck. Okay. Maybe if I just attach this part along here first, and then I can put the legs on the back. I even wrote like a little order of things to do. Hello. I'm very tired, and I keep messing up the order of things I'm trying to do for this little Joltik keychain I am attempting to make. Yeah. Frick, I was supposed to, put the feet on first. I should still be able to do that. Like, it'll be easier if I put the feet on these, I think. Separately. Yes. I'll have to glue that in place and then sew it in. Big sigh. Oh. Oh.
Dolly the Doughnut! He's stretch you, he's yum you, he's squish you, he's fun you. D-O-E-Y. He's silly, he's goo you, he's sticky, he's glue you. D-O-E-Y.
Look at all the colors!
So many pros and cons. Triple time the friend and triple time the fun. D-O-E-Y.
Okay, they did pretty good with this, with like the kids making the exaggerated expressions.
Call the number on screen and order your Dilly today. Order now while supplies last. Shipping and handling costs may vary. Do not ingest or deliver any products in the Dilly line.
What's the time?
I switch between different games and also art. I make stuff and draw things, and also I play games.
There's a card too, dear. Open
I just
the
started
card.
playing Amnesia: Machine for Pigs.
We're going to the Playtime Factory?
That's
I'll
right,
probably
honey.
continue that tomorrow again. Like I should be able to.
Jack, don't wander off. Stay right here with them. He's not listening to a thing I say, is he?
Not even a little.
Oh. I'm from New Mexico in the United States.
Everyone shut down the machine! Do you hear me? Somebody shut off that camera!
That side, then that side. Okay. I guess it would be part-time. I haven't affiliated or anything. Like, I'm kind of worried that I might have to in the future to try to get a little bit of cash out of it, but it's very limiting. Mostly I just do this to help me work on other things. And the suede from this just sheds everywhere. Oh, I think. If you feel like sharing, feel free to let me know where you're from or tell me about how stuff is wherever you are. I don't know. You don't have to, of course. Never feel like you gotta share your information with anyone on the internet. The last video was very visual, so I might play it again. I couldn't quite see the doughy part, and then I like how I did it like it's a recording of like an old thing.
I don't know, this one! I knew it, this is the one I wanted!
There's a card too, dear. Open the card.
Favorite games?
We're going to the Playtime Factory?
That's right, honey.
Yeah.
title game?
Don't wander off.
Oh no,
Stay
did I
right
drop
here
that?
with them.
Games I like
He's
to
not
play a
listening to
lot
anything
are
I
like,
say, is he?
Not even a little bit.
Don't Starve Together, Hollow Knight. I like scary games. Big fan of horror. I'm literally holding the door things. What am I doing?
Everyone, shut down the machine! Do you hear me?
Out.
Somebody shut off that camera!
Hmm. Wild. Cool. I do really like Minecraft. I play it sometimes. I recently joined a friend's realm. Might stream more of that in the future. I've been on there recently. I started building a boat. Yeah, Dewey seems like a fun character. And like, I don't know if I wanna, playing? Oh, I'm not playing anything here, unless you just mean like the games that I have been playing? I don't know. Or unless you mean Minecraft? If you mean how long I have been playing Minecraft, since it came out on the Xbox 360, but not very consistently. They keep adding new things. Play care. Aha. It's got like aspects of the different children that manifest. That makes sense for a character like that. Okay, I gotta look for something. Dropping things, knocking everything over. It's not over here. Pistachio? Pistachio, it's not over here. Now, earlier I was trying to find this, I had some black pleather, and I was gonna, because it's like a lot thinner, but I don't have to hem it or anything, and I was thinking it would be really good to put on the back, so I could, you know, have like a nice smooth little blacking, because I want to put, I have to cut out like a little piece of paper and a little window, and I'm going to put them on the back, so you know it's like a little, I'm going to put the thing so it's like a tag holder. Oh, thanks. And you know, this is all fuzzy, so it's going to be hard to deal with that. And I do have some darker fabric I'm going to use. But I was looking for the freaking pleather and I can't find it. I kind of want to... It's like, I have this, right? This would sort of like go with the color scheme, but I'm thinking I'll, it's pretty smooth on the side. Because, like, I was thinking I could go get my other leather. Nah, I'm overthinking it. I'll use this. Yeah, there's like a link to the Discord, somewhere in the description under the description under like the video, somewhere down there. I don't think you can find a server that way. Yeah, you should be able to find it if you go down a little bit. Snakes, I can't tell if this person is a bot or not. Okay. The reason I was rambling about that is because I have to... Okay, I should at least connect those here and here. Put the little feedies on. I put these little feedies on, and then I need to connect that here and here. I gotta stop fussing with the embroidery, it's not gonna be good. And then I'm gonna make, I haven't cut out the piece yet, but I have to use like the black leather, this dark brown leather, to cut out this. Well, I'm gonna cut out, right, this whole backing, and then I'm gonna cut out another piece of it that has the top cut off, so it's like a little pocket, and then that's gonna be what the window frame is. Oh, I forgot to look for it. I had oh, okay. I had a little piece cut out of the clear material that I was gonna put in the window. Did that fall? Let me see if that fell down. Hold on. We'll probably be okay. Pistachio. Okay, I don't know where that piece of clear vinyl went, but I can go see if it fell on the floor of the garage later or something. Okay, I should put the glue on these first. And I think what I'm gonna do when I do... Okay, I really gotta shave this some more. I think I probably should have done that before. But, I've never worked with this stuff before, so I'm learning. But I think I'm gonna, like, put the back part on, which is mostly a guide in case I get it slightly off. Like how that's a little bit off from how I cut it. Put like here, like here. Then I'll be able to have all that, and then I'll put the backing on so that'll sort of be sealed in. Oh, not yet, I'll check it later. And then I'll put the back one. Well, should I? just like... Oh yeah, your little, like, vaguely Hollow Knight looking little demon pals are like black and white with the horns. Those are cool. It's a fun little series of sculptures. Cool. Little white roses seem like a good accompaniment to the demon pals. Unless they're a separate thing, but if they are going with the demon pals, it's a fun little accessory for them. I'll probably have to, like, trace around the new silhouette of this after I put the legs on, because it's not going to be exact with this piece. I had some trouble cutting these out because the material's kind of wobbly. Definitely fun to experiment. Gookie. I got those somewhat symmetrical. So many fuzzies. The fuzz? Toss this real quick. My cat really wants food. I could feed her a little bit early, that's fine. administer food to the Grouch Cat. Yeah. Like oven clay fumes, bad stuff to breathe in. If it's not too cold, make sure you crack a window or something. Okay, so I'm gonna have to put the legs on. And then I'm gonna have to stitch these two parts together, like, from here to here. So then this part is gonna get stitched, all the outline is gonna get stitched to the back part when I cut that out. I was gonna continue watching today, but then I ended up going on adventures. But I watched the first episode of the first season, of course, of Arcane, and now I really want to watch more because it's setting up an interesting world and story. It's very visual, And I had to do some stuff where I couldn't continuously look at the screen, so I had to switch to something I could listen to, but I'm thinking like before bed I might be able to watch another episode or two while I'm just like laying down. Yeah, I've been meaning to check out like since the first season came out. And I was like, no, now since that one song that was in it that keeps playing on the radio is stuck in my head, maybe I'll go see what big emotional scene that song is used in. Catch that? Can I very quietly... yeah, that's no matter what. I can just use this to mark where I need the spaces to go. I want to especially get the outline looking nice. Okay. This one is really good for stabbing by hand, and the other one's really good for putting a uniform row of stitching holes, but you kind of have to use the mallet for it. Again. Okay, I should have thrown this there. This one I will single thread. Just use one needle and go all the way around. Although, should I get a second needle? It is kind of easier to unstitch if I have to, but... Poppet corn. Okay, well first I just need to get that little part on, but I'd like to have a little bit to work with. Oh my god. Sometimes this is a problem. This little like bump here where it has to go the needle has to go through and also both sides of the thread. Sometimes it gets a little stuck. I didn't stress it too much, it's pretty close to the edge. Please don't be like the Linkin Park song. You're one step closer to the edge and you're about to break. Please don't break. Popcorn button. Excellent work. Continue not dying. Keep up the good work. There it is. It's right there. It is right there. How is that not going through? Woohoo! 15 bag of popcorn. With your popcorn button actually set to the proper temperature and settings. Whew. I think I like made it go a bit too sideways. Come on, what's wrong? It's going through the exact same spot. Yeah, I'm right there. Come on. What the heck? I don't want this to, like, cut the... Okay. And it's sideways, or slanted. Oh man, it's gonna get all scrunkly. Maybe it'll be okay. I'll also consider just putting like a fabric backing on this. But I don't know. I'm trying to learn how to work with leather, so like, oh damn it, that did cut that. Fuck. Maybe it'll hold together and be fine, I hope. This is all gonna be encased in something else. Stitches are basically decorative. Put this here as like an anchor. Try to keep it from slipping around so much. Heck, where'd the hole go? Come on. Is it not even reaching? Extra check. Next stretch check. Whew. Okay. That's the perfect size for that. It's wild how tough this material is, even when it's like a very soft leather. For these bigger parts, I'm gonna like go through the extra trouble of pushing all the way through. This is one of the spots that's gonna get multiple layers later. I don't know if I should skip it or what, but I kind of messed up the stitch length here, but I guess I put another small stitch right here. Okay, now I'm like gonna go between stitching and stabbing. I'm gonna adjust how I'm sitting in the chair. A little hydration check. Alright. It's killing my hands. I'm pretty happy with how this is going so far. Like, it's pretty jank, honestly. But never worked with this really soft leather before. Barely worked with any other type of leather. I'm trying to learn how to use these scraps I got. Just casually taking over your brain. Just strut and then be like, okay, I own this place now. New hyperfixation coming through. Like past hyperfixations are just as important. This is the current indulgence. Man, how do I lose the hole so easily? Just trying to figure out how to, like, best which direction to stab it. Oh no, dog day. That sounds fun. Raby baby. I mean, bats do carry babies. Rabies. Freaking carry babies. They're infected with babies. You could draw them dead fursuits. That sounds like a fun thing. love his goth and his name is Poe. Perfect. Shout out to Edgar Allan. Him and Mary Shelley were the OGs. Well, it does allow me to pull the needle through a bit easier. I feel like in some of these spaces the cuts are a bit too big if I push the stabber all the way through. The awl. That's what this is called, a stitching awl. But then if I don't stab enough, it's very difficult to pull through. I'll see how it looks when I go back the other way. Like, I can't undo the stabs, but I can alter how I do the stabs for other things. Wait, I got confused. They're smiling critters and nightmare critters. I thought they were all just like the little animals with the black eyes. Dang it. Just there. No. Where is it? What the hell? Oh. The end there. Oh. Hmm. Posture check. I keep like tensing up my shoulders. Like I do that all the time, but sometimes when I'm doing stuff like this, it just gets worse. Why did I have to choose such a complicated shape? Like, I know why I chose a Joltik. I was looking at a Joltik while playing PokeGo because there's a bunch of, like, bugs spawning right now. I guess they're trying to start spring activities in PokeGo, even though it's not really spring yet, but whatever. Maybe it's spring in some parts of the world. And I was looking at a Joltik and I was like, you could sort of, break it down pretty easily into layers from the front. I was like, maybe that'll be a good candidate for practice for making my little bag tags. I was going to make a few of these in different shapes and styles and give them to various friends as gifts. And then, I have a bunch of attempts I can make things out of and different shapes, sizes, and if they turn bad, I'm sure my friends will still like them. And maybe I can make more to sell somewhere. I was like, Scalby likes Joltiks. They like electric and fire types, the favorites. And they like little buggos and spiders and stuff in general. So I'll do a Joltik back tag for them. Won't that be nice? And now I'm like, it has so many spikes. This was hard enough to cut out. My fingers are dying. But I'm also happy with how it's turning out, so I gotta keep going. The character designs are pretty dang cute. I think I finally realized what Huggy Wuggy is supposed to look like what callback it might be making. Cause to me, I realized that it looks like Gumby. Gumby always kind of scared me when I was a kid. There was just something about it. Gumby was like a weird old stop motion animated show. I don't know if the teens are hip to stuff like that. And that sort of endeared the design to me a little bit, because I'm like, oh hey, it kind of looks like a character design that kind of scared me as a kid. Gumby had like a horse, right? I think. Hold on. I can barely remember anything about it. Yeah, Gumby and Pokey. Pokey was the horse. I'm gonna play a random Gumby episode. Just like 10 minutes. What the fuck? I'm not having any issues. Did I accidentally hit a feedback thing? Okay, go away.
Hello? Oh, hello, Pokey.
Gumby, can you meet me in Western Town right away?
Hold on a minute. I'll have to get my father's permission.
It's like the flat head.
Father, may I go to see Pokey?
Okay, son.
And the way the mouth
but
is
be back for supper.
Gee, thank you, Father. Okay, Pokey. I'll meet you in front of the Pony Express office.
Hello, Gumby. Everybody is worried because they can't get their letters to Santa Claus.
All right, folks. You can go on home now. And I'll do what I can.
Oh, Mr. Mailman! What's the matter, Mr. Mailman?
Well, Professor, I can't get riders because the pesky Indians is acting up.
Why don't we try, Pokey?
Might as well. Everybody else has tried.
I ain't
Well,
defending
come on
anything.
in
I'm
and
just
I'll
like,
give you
oh
some
man, yeah.
equipment.
Really how
Go
it worked
toward
back in the day.
Devil's Gorge, then turn left at Squaw Rock, then right at Buzzard's Bend. Stop for water at Pison Pool, then straight on to the railroad depot. Well,
Oh, it does.
good luck to you. See you later.
It's on here backward because well, I guess I could try to mark on this side. Might be pretty hard to do. It's on here backward so I can get the right side. Okay. Yeah, I'm figuring stuff like this, had to, this sort of era of television, kids'
This
television
must
had
be
to
Devil's
be
Gorge.
inspiration. Probably time.
Wonder what caused that.
My goodness. You're a real cowboy now, Gumby.
Yeah,
Okay,
the red
Gumby?
pupils are a little freaky. I think the shape-shifting was part of what bothered me. I'm trying to, like, remember what scared me as a kid. Because it's claymation, it's sort of a little bit meta, because it's like, you know, the
This must be
character's
Squaw
literally
Rock,
made out of
Gumby.
clay. So it can shapeshift, and, you know, like clay. Sometimes there's stuff where, oh my god, he's fucking like TV shaped. There's stuff that I, like, when I was a kid, I was like, I remember being super scared by that, and I'll see it again, and I'll be like, I understand why I was scared by that. And then there's other
Gumby,
stuff where
look.
I'm like, I must have been something that only bothered me. when I
What
was a
does
kid.
it mean, Pokey?
I don't know,
What do you mean?
but the Peskies are a wild tribe.
What? I'm using rock, scissors, shoes.
Pokey! What happened to you? Uh-oh.
It kind of just sound like yellow cocaine. nice, but it does not want to fold nice.
This must be Buzzard's Bend.
Let's scare those pesky Indians so they'll leave people alone, Pokey.
Oh my god.
Listen, I have a plan.
This is the kind of stuff I grew up with. I watched this as a kid, and I didn't understand any better. Like when the old people like me go on about how we're proud of all the progress, and like you still look around, you're like, well, it's not great. Like this is let's scare those pesky Indians. And it's like that was just cartoons for a long time, and also a lot of other shows. And I ain't defending it. I'm just saying, like, this used to be here. Laughing like that, stop that, you freak.
Look at that, Gumby.
Let's deliver that mail now, Pokey.
Well,
like
you done it, fellas. Yes, sir. And the whole town thanks you.
Oh, it was easy. But I have a suggestion.
Ooh, by golly, I'll do it, Gumby. Yes, sir.
Here comes the new writer now, Gumby.
I guess they sort of made friends. That was just a random episode of Gumby. Yeah, that's what Huggy Wuggy's design reminds me of. Hi, it's got the old intro where they like literally climb out of the clay. I can barely remember this like at all. I can't remember when this was made, but it replayed a lot on cartoon shows. '67. They were still playing it on TV in the 90s. God, that intro is kind of creepy too. There's like things that creep me out now, and I'm like, were those the same things as when I was a kid? I don't know. I cannot remember. Mm. Oh, I just remember something else from when I was a kid that scared me, and I can't remember why. I think it was just the title of it. It was called So Dear to My Heart, but it was like a play on words. So it was so like sewing and deer like the animal. So it was so dear to my heart. And I always took that too literally as a kid, and it bothered me.
Nothing left to save. Not here.
Hmm.
Earth kidnaps home angel. There, home. A myriad pairs of eyes are on you now. Watching, waiting.
Ugh, God, the tight belt around the waist really bothers me.
More than to crawl beneath your skin and eat away at you bit by little bit. Fill what feels empty inside themselves. That thing, Catnap. The prototype is his god, and this is what he does to heretics. These little toys follow Catnap to avoid that very fate. And in return, they are fed. We try to fight it. The prototype's control. I am the last of the smiling critters. Listen to me. You need to get out of this place. You need to live. You and Poppy could fix this. End this madness. The torment. Oh no. Oh no. Leave me. Please. Just go.
Oh dear. Ew. How long has it been? Oh, okay. It's been like 3 hours. I didn't even notice. I'm doing pretty okay on this project, but I should probably not be using this type of leather for, because it's real wobbly. We're the rats. We pray at night, we stalk at night. We're the rats. I'm the giant rat that makes all of the rules. See what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. I love that song. I wonder if I could... Okay, yeah, they're fursuit versions. Yeah, it's like... It definitely looks like, it's more like a mascot head. I wouldn't be surprised if some fursuiters, like, actually made suits of these characters. Wonder... Hold on. It was an old VHS. I probably can't find it. Yeah, no, it's just like deer hearts and stuff. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever be able to find that weird thing that I watched as a kid. It was like an educational, like vocabulary based kids VHS or something, and I really liked it. But title freaked me out. Cause like maybe it's cause like they have thinner limbs and it seems to be more like form fitting. Whereas like usually if you see a mascot suit, it's kind of big and bulky. So it looks like they have it's just like a very form-fitting mascot suit. Usually fursuits are padded out to make it look like you have like the... What the fuck is this? like the digitigrade legs and stuff like that.
So it's freshman year. I wanted to do like an activity. What I tried to do was parkour. And it was like supposed to be a quote unquote beginner parkour thing. I showed up at the place and we met in the parking garage. And it was me and 3 other dudes. And one of them had done parkour, maybe. And the other 3 of us were just like complete newbies getting in there and just trying to have an adventure. We were jumping around the 4th level of the parking garage. And so we were leaping around there, we were jumping around. We would go like over the edge with like 50 feet below us, and we would just like dance around there for a little bit. And so we actually end up like dropping down 2 floors anyway but the stairs or the ramp inside. So like crawling around the building outside. And I don't die at this point. But we get down to the 2nd level, and it's time to drop from the 2nd story and do a sweet tuck and roll into this little grass patch. So the first guy goes, and he goes like drop and tuck and roll, and it's perfect, and he's fine. And then the second guy goes, and he manages to do it, a tuck and roll. And it's at this point that I realized they assumed I knew how to do a tuck and roll, which I had never done in my life. So there I am, hanging off by one hand from the 2nd story ledge of a concrete parking garage, looking at a tiny patch of grass that I'm supposed to hit. And in my head, I'm like, it can't be that hard. And so they're all giving me encouraging words. They're like, you can do it. And I'm like, I got this. I got this. And so I drop. And I landed from the 2nd story straight onto my ass. Like 100% full on into my ass. I felt something pop. Weirdly no pain, but like this stunned thing where you're like on the ground like, am I dead? Am I dead? And like weirdly enough, I seemed totally fine. I wasn't, by the way. I want to mention, I was not okay. And then the guy behind me is about to go. And he drops. And instead of falling on his ass, he fell on his face.
No.
Oh no.
Like his legs hit, he went forward, he did not roll. Right into his face and chest hit the ground. Jesus. And you just hear him go like,
oh, God.
Like just all the wind dropped out of him, and he's desperately like on the ground trying to get a sucking breath. So, you know, after a while, we're just standing there, we're looking at this guy dying on the ground, and we're like, oh, what do we do? What do we do?
Nice.
But he gets up, like he gets up and he plays it off like, oh, I'm fine, but clearly his ribs are broken. Like straight up, his ribs are broken. God. And so he gets up, he's like, I think I'm good for today, guys. I think I'm going to lay down. So it's like he stumbles off, and we're watching him. We watch him walk away for like 5 minutes. So we're watching him stumble away. About the time he disappears out of view behind, you know, those hills, like we look at each other, we're like, all right, let's keep going, guys. You know, just like. And so we go over to this building. We get to the roof. We hear sirens when we're up on the roof. For some reason in our brain, we're like, they're coming for us. They found out. We went into the forbidden zone. And like, you know, we're like, they're gonna get us on this roof. We've committed horrible crimes. So we all panic, right? So we panic and we run off. And then again, they drop down from this 2nd story ledge onto this grassy part. So I find myself once again hanging by one hand from a 2nd story ledge looking down. But in my mind at this moment, I'm like, okay, I went backwards that last time. I'll go forwards this time. I know what my mistake was. And so I drop and I'm like, forward, forward, forward. I saw them roll on like their shoulder. And so my legs hit the ground. I go forward. And I put 100% of my weight right onto my shoulder, and I don't move. And it's just like I hit the ground, my shoulder just.
Thank God you did it the right way that time. Yeah, thank God you rolled forward, saved it.
I like am down there for a while. And I'm like, I'm okay, and I look up, and they're gone.
No.
They taught you, didn't they?
They freaking destroyed my body and then bail.
I think the only way that could be better at all is if you look up and there's like 2 cops just standing there, just He's like, we know where you were. That's the forbidden roof.
I hope they lost their parkour teaching license after this.
No, good story. It's wild that he was in there. I'm gonna start like from here and go all the way around this more complicated part, then finish off with like an easy part. And then around again for the second pass. Okay. And, I may have to take a break from this for tonight, although I'm having a good time working on this. But my hands hurt. My legs. I'm doing a stretch. Hello, Pistachio. Oh, hello, Pistachio. Okay, goodbye, Pistachio. Fuck. Oh, God. Okay. Ow. Okay. Okay, hold on. I want to go find something real fast. Hold on. I'm gonna go see if I can find that piece of vinyl I cut out earlier. Okay, I just had to cut another piece. Alright, Yeah, got your pages done, that's good. I just had to cut out another piece of clear vinyl. Alright, yes. Yes, I do. I really should go get the sleepy times. Might not be a good sleepy times, but will be the best I can possibly do. Where did my blue PN go? I've got that one, but like, where's my light blue one? Where's my light blue PN? I just wanted to mark out this shape here and then cut it so it would be the right shape. Well, that's not the right one. That's the right one. This one show up? This is my new gray pen that I'm excited to have. I don't even know if it's leaving anything on there. Okay. Yeah, I just want to have my pieces all... They're mostly ready to go. I still have to cut out the frame piece. Come on.
What are you looking at? Nothing is happening here. Ignore my leaking eyes. These are frustration tears. Give me some breathing room. I'm not here on display. I am a strong, strong girl, and I am here to say, well, I'm not crying, I'm not sobbing, I'm not blubbering now. I'm not weeping, I am keeping it all under control. I swear it's not as bad as it appears. Guys, I swear these are frustration tears. I'm not bawling, caterwauling, not boo-hooing, not crying, not lamenting.
You can actually have frustration tears.
I'm just feeling regrets and secret fears that are, totally unrelated to my frustration tears. Didn't lose it, I can prove it. Do you want it?
All three of those things is what I could be doing instead of sleepy time. Okay, close those pieces. Oh, there's this piece.
I'm not crying, I'm not sobbing, I'm not blubbering, no. I'm not weeping, I'm just keeping it under control.
Aww.
This is my deepest, darkest fear. For you to see me cry. Frustration.
Not choosing the angel, essentially.
My face is so ugly right now.
It'll be like that. I'll have the space where I can put this. Okay, I'm gonna have to save the... Because, like, I put this on. I also have to put this on. I'm like, is that gonna be too thick? Or, I mean, this varies in width, but maybe like the thinner bits. Yeah, if I cut the pocket, the little window frame, out of like this thinner part, it might not be too bulky. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, also instead of sleepy time, I could be watching Arcane. That's kind of what I plan to do. Ow, my back. God. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to like lay down and watch Arcane. I wanted to make sure that I knew what I was doing here. I'm gonna Mm. She does kind of sound like Gangle a few times. I'm doing this so I don't get confused tomorrow and like cut out this piece instead of this one or something. I don't know. Sometimes I do that. Oh, that misery. That was a bit big, but that's okay. Gotta make this extra piece because this ended up being a bit bigger than this just because of how pieces ended up getting cut out and put together. Oh, a little bit of that sticking out. Alright. Yeah, I watched the first episode of Arcane earlier today. And I was just gonna keep marathoning it, but ended up hanging out with friends, which is a good time. Trying to line this up with like the midpoint here. Okay. Put a little window in there. Oh, right. Kind of awkward there. Like move that down to here, and then I guess move that down a little bit. Move it down by pretty much this amount. It's going to be a bit close to there. I'll just have to change the shape a little bit. I've been playing Solitaire since the 90s, but like back when they had Solitaire just, installed on every computer, which I think Windows still does. And oh my god, when they introduced frickin' Space 3D Pinball, hell yeah. There are flash sites and like archive.com and stuff like that where you can still play that pinball game. I freaking love that pinball game. And that's gonna have to go down a little bit. There we go. And then this will be big enough to... Yes, okay. Then I'm gonna have to cut out this back piece and then stitch this window in first. And then attach this all together. And I'm like, because like if I put all those layers together, I'm gonna be stitching 2 layers together here, and then like 3 layers together around most of the rest of it, from like here all the way around to here. Well, wait. Okay, now you know what? I'm gonna make this a bit easier on myself. I don't know why I didn't think of this before. And oh, duh! Just frickin' put the pocket on the back. Why? Well, you know what? It's okay to be a little bit dumb sometimes. Sometimes you gotta be a little bit stupid to figure out the smart thing. That's okay. And I sew this on... Damn it, that means I can't glue this to this yet, actually. Thankfully, it comes off really easily when you haven't let it set for a while. Okay. I'm gonna have to sew the pocket to that first. Duh. Okay. Then I can put that in. I can make that like a little bit bigger. Well, nah, yeah, I want it to be, okay. I just had to, like, I just had to, like, figure that out. Okay, good. For some reason as a kid, I, like, never got Minesweeper. I just, like, didn't understand it. I had to, like, see someone else playing it and explaining it as an adult to be like, wait, that's what you're supposed to do? I would play solitaire for, like, a weird amount of time. Just over and over. The cats. I think the cats are getting up to no good in there. I'm gonna have to go check and make sure Eleanor is not, like, trying to open the food cabinet or something. Like the pet food cabinet. Okay, I'm glad it took a second to figure this out, because I might have just, like, not taken a second to figure this out otherwise and just gone through with making a much less sensible design. Okay. I'm like, I just essentially want to have a frame for this, which I could cut out of leather. It would be freaking great if I could find that pleather that's, like, really thin. Maybe I could... This piece is small enough. I could use this very, like, sturdy but much more manageable, like, not as suede-y material. I could put it on here, and then, the color's a bit off, but maybe I could, like, dye it blue or something. I put a little blue on the feet. It's kind of hard to see, but it's the same material, so, like, it'll match, kind of. Sometimes it's even better to not do backgrounds because you want to, like, isolate a character or something like that. Let's see if, like... I want to sort of blend in. I mean, I think the blue will look okay, but... Like, I don't think it'll matter too much, because, like, that's... Yeah, it'll be fine. Okay, I can use this. This material is really stretchy, and it might be hard to cut, just, like, thin little lines like this, whereas this, I think, will be a lot easier to cut. Oh, I really like Sudoku, too. I really should. Yeah. It can be good to have, like, establishing shots. Okay. I gotta go take a break to see what the hell the cats are doing. Yeah. And then, I'd like to get this cut out, but I should really give my, like, hands and back a break, so I'm just gonna watch more Arcane while laying down. That is the plan. Okay. Y'all hanging out, you know the drill, do your postures and hydration. Your stretches and save your progress and, go investigate the mysterious noises coming from your kitchen. And then get the good sleepy time. A good night.